all, it's Paul from Drums and Rums, and we are day 6 in our Advent Rum Reveal. So if you checked out yesterday's video of day 5, you saw that we got Havana Club Anejo. So we're going to go ahead and make a cocktail with this that we went on their website. Actually, they had quite a few recipes on all of their products. So actually this one was something I hadn't seen before. So again, we're going to go ahead and make the cocktail, the Havana Club Airmail. All right, so to make the Havana Club Airmail, what we're going to do is take our Havana Club. We're going to bouge this up. We've got some champagne. We've got some fresh lime juice we're going to put in this, and also honey syrup. So not honey, but honey syrup. So if you've got the same consistency of like simple syrup, but again, this is made with honey, and you definitely can make your own. And it's basically a 1-for-1 comparison of 1 cup of honey for 1 cup of warm water, and mix it up. So we don't need to cook it. But anyway, enough of that. So again, we got our champagne, because again, I think this is probably something that it's bougie enough that you can make for New Year's maybe, or some other gathering. You have Christmas party coming over. You can make something like this, and it'll seem like you've made a real fancy cocktail, which it is. Again, champagne always has a sense of stepping it up. But also, again, this is a rum thing. So, all right. So first, we're gonna take so this is for a serving of 2. What we're gonna do is it's basically 1 ounce of our Havana Club, right? So we're going to go ahead and just pour that whole thing in there. All right, so that's our 1 ounce, a little extra. Again, you know me. All right, so then what we have also is our 1.5 ounces of our honey syrup. So again, we're gonna have our, all right, about there. That's 1. And that's about 1/2. All right, so again, kind of stepping up a little bit of fancy cocktailing going on here. So again, too, we also have 1.5 ounces of lime juice. And we're gonna go ahead and put we're gonna make some fresh lime juice out of this one. Instead of using our pre-made mix here, because I'm gonna use the mussels. All right. All right. And then we'll get 1 more. Let's see, do we even have enough to put in there? Do we have enough? We might have to squeeze 1 more. Well, yep, we're gonna have to squeeze the other one. All right. And how many people do you actually have? This is a big one of those great Christmas gifts. If you're watching it for what to get your friendly bartender or your rum enthusiast, something to get them. You probably most folks that have a bar don't actually have one of these. So again, there's our 1/2. There you go. So basically, it was 2 limes to get you about to that 1.5 ounces there. So, and we'll just throw it in for all that sake. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and mix this up a little bit, because the last part of it is 8 ounces of champagne. This again, it's going to make 2, right? So we're going to go ahead and pop this cork, right? We're popping bottles here tonight on our show, and hopefully I don't shoot or hit somebody or something to that effect. So here we go. That'll be great. So make sure you're recording. Make sure, put your safety glasses on. Put your safety glasses on. Woo! We popping. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and mix. We're gonna make sure we got some accuracy here. All right, nice. That's 1. And I got a little bit of foam going there, so we gotta watch the foam. It's kind of like pouring a beer. All right, that's dose. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, folks, I'm just eyeballing it, but it's fairly close.
That was 8.
And that was 8. All right, then that was 8. Okay. Off-camera person, or off-camera auditor, drink auditor. Okay, I probably should mix it up and let that do its thing. It's effervescence on its own. So while we go and do that, let's go ahead and, because I'm already making a mess, major mess over here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and pour in our cocktails in, hopefully. hopefully you can hear those bubbly. And top it off there. All right, and last but not least, let's go ahead and all right, come on now. Now it doesn't want to work for me. There we go. Yeah. All right. Yeah, probably, I can probably see, you know, you get the right little peeler here. Now I have like a rug going on. There you go, it's starting to move. Again, just adding that little bit of orange always just makes everything all nice and fresh. Again, I probably can make that a little wider on those, but again, you can probably pop in that little orange rind there. Kind of gets that little bit, because orange always adds everything good to it, right? Okay, we got a little bit. I can smell the honey there. I can smell, you got the champagne. I get a little bit of the bite of the lime. I taste the honey also too, which is great. You get everything all mixed up. So the orange kind of adds a little bit of, you know, that zest flavor to it.
Fresh lime makes a difference.
Fresh lime makes a difference. Hashtag that. Fresh lime makes a difference. Yes, it does. So there you go. The Havana Club Airmail. A great drink to make for the holidays here. You get a little bit of that champagne. It's a very simple drink to make. Again, you step up your bartending skills if you don't really normally bartend. You have guests that come over. This is enough that you're going to bouge this drink and serving up and impress your friends. Again, it's not a whole lot. It may seem like a lot, but again, rum, the Havana Club, some champagne, honey syrup, fresh lime juice, what do you say? Lime juice, fresh lime juice makes it better?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Fresh lime makes a difference.
Fresh lime makes a difference, yes. And then there we go. And then try to add a little bit of that orange zest on there. So there you go, the Havana Club Airmail. All right, so let's find out what we got for day 6. All right, so we just made our Havana Club Airmail, and we're gonna go find out what we get for day 6 on our rum reveal. All right, so day number 6 on our Advent Rum Reveal. We've got Copper Bottom Silver. So our daily reveal here is Copper Bottom Silver, Holly Hill, Daytona Beach, Florida area, Holly Hill, Florida. There's our good friends up at Copper Bottom. And again, you know, some of the, not all of them, you know, not everybody makes the small mini 50 milliliter bottles of rum, but you know, we had to get 25 bottles. So the rum elf who puts all this together selected this one to put in there. So again, Copper Bottom, day number 6. We'll make something with this, and I think I already have an idea what I'm going to make with it. Again, they're good friends of ours, and actually Jeremy was on the podcast, our very first rum guest on the podcast last year. So check them out, check Copper Bottom out, and so forth. So again, check in tomorrow to find out what we make with this Copper Bottom, and cheers.